हाय गाइस, इट्स श्रेया हियर एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल ब्यूटी एंड द कोड। आज के वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ पेरिस कॉर्नर का एमीर सीरीज का आइडेंटिटी ऊद क्रिसेंट परफ्यूम का रिव्यू शेयर करने वाली हूँ। दिस इज हाउ द परफ्यूम बॉटल लुक्स लाइक। दिस इज अ परफेक्ट यूनिसेक्स फ्रेग्रेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू मी एंड आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर माय ओवरऑल रिव्यू अबाउट दिस फ्रेग्रेंस। सो लेट्स बिगिन। बिफोर वी डू सो मेक श्योर कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया है, यू हिट द बेल नोटिफिकेशन एंड यू फॉलो मी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम। एंड नाउ लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. So let's begin with the packaging. This perfume comes in a black cardboard box like this, which is very basic and very simple, and very basic details are mentioned right here. And when I show you the behind, it has this quality assurance sticker to it to show you that it is an original product. Then ingredients and all of those things are details are mentioned right here. Now this one is a 100 ml perfume and you will get this for around 2400. And if you go and check out the Paris Corner India website, you will find this at a price of around 1700. Now if you're interested in purchasing this from Paris Corner India, I do have a 5% additional discount coupon code with them, and that is beauty and the code 5. If you purchase for 1500 or more, you can avail this discount and use it during checkout. This is not an affiliated code and this is not an affiliated link. I'm not earning a penny out of it. So only if you are interested into getting any of the Paris Corner fragrances and you would like to use the discount coupon code, go ahead and get a good deal. Now let's talk about the bottle. This is how it looks like. I really like the most basic packaging that this has. It is just to the point. It takes less space to store. Since I have like hundreds of bottles now, I really appreciate a very simple design that looks classy and that looks sophisticated. I absolutely love this bottle and also the color of the bottle. And it is kind of like a see-through, so you can definitely see how much dent you have put in, how much juice you are left with. And there is a kind of like a metallic strip right here on which Amir Identity Oud Crescent is written, and this is Eau de Parfum concentration. The cap is plastic, but it is good in quality and heavy as such, and also the atomizer is black in color. Now the packaging and the perfume itself is a dupe of Frederic Mall's The Moon perfume. So this profile is almost 95-98% similar to the original one, so I'm very glad that I'm getting this as at a fraction of price. So let's see the notes breakdown of this one and then I'll talk about what I feel about this perfume. Now the top notes for this fragrance are raspberry, lychee, saffron, middle notes of Turkish rose, red berries, molybdenum, red currant and violet, and base notes of agarwood or oud, leather, amber, patchouli and sandalwood. Now right off the bat, what I can tell you is that this is the kind of perfume which has a Middle Eastern vibe to it because of the very heavy and dry oud that is present in here. Especially the base notes, if you see, they are pretty strong and pretty heavy. There is like oud, leather, patchouli, amber, sandalwood, all the five deadly combination basically of the base notes right here. It is very heavy, it's very dense, it's very deep, and very dark kind of a base note out there. And although this has like beautiful floral notes and so many fruity and juicy notes out there, everything adds up to the sweetness to oud. Like the fragrance revolves around oud. Oud and leather combination is very strong in this perfume. So this kind of, to me, feels like somebody who is like experienced and mature would wear something like this. When I say experienced, I want to say experienced in terms of life, like how life can treat you. Somebody who has seen a lot of things, seen a lot of incidents, somebody who has learned and grown out of their experiences. This is the kind of fragrance that this reminds me of. It has a distinct mature vibe to it. I see 30 plus kind of age wearing this one, or somebody even who is young at heart, but kind of like, the thinking process is very mature. For those kind of people also, this fragrance is a good one. This is distinctly wise and mature sort of a fragrance. It also has a very dark energy to it, like somebody who's like very sarcastic in their ways, somebody who wants to put their point but they want to be ironical about it. I think they will like wearing something like this. This is a dominating boss lady, boss CEO, boss kind of a perfume. It's present, it's dominating, it is um, attention grabber. This is the kind of fragrance where where your fragrance enters before you enter the room, sort of a perfume out there. And I see mature people rocking this fragrance. I definitely associate, kind of like a black or red color with this perfume, like somebody who is wearing kind of a very sexy red dress. I imagine somebody wearing this perfume. And definitely I see a guy again who's like wearing a black shirt, maybe a red turban or something in red in his accessories. Basically a combination of black and red. I definitely see somebody like that wearing this one. Also a guy who has like a majestic personality, broad shoulders, and overall like a more appealing masculine figure. Somebody like that wearing this fragrance, I think this is really going to suit somebody like that. Now, based on the scent profile for this one, I definitely see myself wearing this during winters daytime, evening, nighttime, and also during rainy season. I think this will be pretty good. During summers, I do find this to be cloying. I do find this to be headache inducing. This is not particularly a summer fragrance per se. I think this is definitely a rainy season, winter season kind of a fragrance. And again, I say this is not a safe blind buy. It is very high on the Middle Eastern vibe to this fragrance. You really need to love oud to get through this fragrance. Otherwise, you will end up feeling like a very strong pan masala vibe in this fragrance, because definitely it has this rose and oud and sweetness combination going on there, which kind of is an indication towards pan masala. And I get that a lot. Like, this is one of the most common questions. The moment I say rose, oud, and sweetness, people are like, is it pan masala? Is it pan masala? Is it pan? I think this has kind of like that depth. Not very spicy though. It's just the sweet woodiness and the fruits and the rose. It does have a pan masala vibe to it. Okay. Yeah, it does have, not spicy, but yeah, it does have that pan vibe to it. And overall, despite having all the fruits and juices and floral notes and everything, this does come out as a dry fragrance to me, something like a dry potpourri, dry wooden stick, that kind of a fragrance vibe it has. Coming to the performance, I think one spray of this perfume gives me around 2 hours of longevity. Around 5 to 6 sprays of this fragrance gives me a 10-hour mark. So it does have a massive performance, because one spray 2 hours is a good performance in itself for the price that you're paying. It is a potent fragrance. Even 1 or 2 sprays of this one kind of gives a strong scent bubble. 5 to 6 is something that will take you through the day without reapplying this fragrance. But this is in a closed environment. If you are going out in the open, if you're going out in the sun, if you are somebody who works outside, you definitely need to go with more sprays. Because मैंने ट्राई किया घर से लगा के, जब मैं निकली थी ऑफिस के लिए, ऑफिस पहुंचने के बाद मुझे लगा कि फेड हो गया है थोड़ा, एंड आई डिड फील द नीड टू रीअप्लाई दिस. एंड आफ्टर आई रीअप्लाइड इट, आई वाज इन द ऑफिस, आई वाज इन एसी, सो देन इट लास्टेड मी फॉर द होल डे. सो आई डू फील कि आप अगर क्लोज्ड एरिना में हो तब ओवर स्प्रेस को मत करना. अगर आप कहीं बाहर काम करते हो, यू आर समबडी हुज एक्सपोजर इज मोर इन द सन, you need to overspray this. Now this creates a good scent bubble around me. Anybody in close proximity can get the wisp of it. Even in 2 to 3 feet, anybody can get a good wisp of this. This has a very kind of like an Indian traditional feel to it. Like today I'm wearing this chikankari kurti. Definitely it goes with this kind of an outfit, even if it is like a brighter peach color, but it does have that Indian feel to it, a traditional Indian feel to it. So this definitely goes better with my Indian outfits as compared to my Western outfits. Coming to sillage, this has the tendency to fill the room. So the sillage is good, the projection is amazing, and it is long lasting. Overall, if you go with 7 to 8 sprays of this perfume, this has a tendency to become beast mode. All in all, for the price, for the scent profile, and for the performance, my rating for this one is 9.5 out of 10. I really appreciate this fragrance and overall how it makes me feel. And this is the kind of fragrance which I definitely see a bride or a groom wearing this one, because this has, like I mentioned, it has a very Indian feel to it. Indian festivities and bridal Indian occasions, I think this is a very suitable fragrance for it. And definitely it is kind of like a special occasion kind of a feel also if you're sitting in, also if you're a pandit, or if you're sitting into the regular puja, you're very religious, I think this fragrance will do well with you, because it just has a very kind of like a religious authentic vibe to it. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you liked the detailed review. If you did, do hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, and follow me on Instagram for more perfume content. Especially if you are into perfumes, you need to subscribe to this channel right now. That's it for today's video, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.